You can't stand it because you're in their way.
Hey, Keith, sit down.
Sorry, little guy.
Keith, sit down. I changed my mind. I don't want to do it. No.
Suck food. That's what we said this morning.
Get him, Brett. Get him.
Alright, so I'm here. I'm going to do a roast on Keith.
We're trying to
It's going to be too hard. I can't do any worse than he did at my graduation party. What do you expect when you're drunk and looking at the ground the whole time? That's actually where I got the idea. I figured if he tries to do a roast at me, I can get him back easily. I just easily forget where I'm at. Don't mind me. I tend to have a terrible memory.
You don't even need a microphone.
I know, right? So, if you guys, I have my special face sign. You have black dots going down and off the whatever it's freaking called. That's because Keith, with our family of noses, has the ski slope, and every winter vacation the ants go to Keith's nose to go skiing and ski jumping.
Look at my nose. I got the better nose. You get the best of 3 of us, 5 of us, 4, whatever.
Yeah, my family has a weird noses, if you go into that. My sister, she already knows what's coming. We tend to name sports for every one of our noses. Jesse has the trampoline sports, or the diving. You put a nose in front of a bowl of water to interfere with diving and swimming. My dad has the mountain climbing activity, just lay him down on his back and then just climb over. And then there's my grandpa. I always tried to do a sport for him, but I couldn't figure it out because every time he would suck in the air, he would suck up the ants. It just didn't work. But I guess you could say me and my brother have a closer bond than before we went to Atlantic City. That was like last week. Last year.
We just one day.
Shut up. Nobody wants to listen to me. Last year we went to Atlantic City for my sister's 21st birthday. Stop laughing. We went to Atlantic City and we all had fun. All the people who were old enough went down to the normal.
I didn't realize.
They all went down to the regular casino. Me and Earl in the kiddie casino playing arcade games, wanting to feel cool and everything. We ended up buying toy guns and shooting each other with them. But we all had fun. Then we all went to sleep, and that's when the weird stuff happened. I don't know if it was because I had my long hair at the time or I just looked really good that night. But Keith decided that he wanted to cuddle with me while we were sleeping. I'm on the edge of the bed, and all of a sudden, I feel an arm come over me. And I'm not sure because it was still a blur, I'm pretty sure I felt a light come over me too. I just chose, my sister brought it up to me at a later time, but I just want to block that out of my memory. But Keith, over his life, has wanted to be a bunch of things growing up. Wait, can somebody push that a little further? It's not done yet. I'm just going to name a few. He wanted to be a private eye, football kicker, soccer player, hockey player, plumber, electrician, a bike mechanic. He also wanted to be part of the village people. I got that mixed up. That's for Earl. At a Halloween party this year, he wanted to go as a construction worker. I mean, come on, so original. I went as a Smurf. Like, come on, you can be more creative as that. So we decided, so we wanted to make fun of him, and we said if you go as a construction worker, we said we're gonna make fun of you and do the YMCA. And my sister wanted him to go as Pocahontas, and after fighting and fighting, he went as Pocahontas. There is no winning with when it comes to fighting with death. But yeah. Keith wanted, yes, I said he wanted to be a football kicker. This was after a comment he made about the football players' butts.
They always fucking wipe their asses.
I'm just gonna leave that. I'll let you make your own judgment on him. But yeah, he wanted to be a football kicker, he thought, because of his soccer skills. Or what he thought was skills. He thought he could be a football kicker. But we all know, they may think he's that tough, but when he sees 250-pound, 300-pound linebackers run off him, we know he's going to throw the ball and run off the field and it's a lot.
Crying.
So yeah, he also wanted, well, still wants to try it. He wants to be a motorcycle racer. You said
Oh, shut up.
I lost where I was at. But Keith also proves that things don't change from when he's a little kid to big little kid now. When he was younger at Burke's Park, which is a park in Sayreville, he was riding his bike around and decided that he didn't want to avoid a wall. Crashes right into a wall. And one time, me and my dad were pulling into a gas station. Oh fuck!
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Nick.
And we see Keith on the side and ask him what happened. And he decided that as he was pulling into the gas station to drop his bike and go sliding. And of course, Keith, not wanting to take any responsibility for himself, blames it on the guy that he was riding with.
Not me. It was partially your fault.
See what I mean?
Just like that night coming around the corner, right?
Jumped out of nowhere.
He did.
It's like a gas station.
Keith also has the way of falling with sports. And he's a little kid, he'll always fall. I think it may just be a Woods thing, that we always tend to fall a lot. With hockey, it's the same way. Except I tend to try to make it look nicer and go to block the puck. And after I do that, Keith likes to yell at me to get up on my feet. But then 2 seconds later, he's down on his ass. It's karma, bitch. And the best part is, I don't have to yell at him if Elena's there. As long as Elena's there, she takes care of everything. All I hear from the other side is, get up! Get up! He's yours.
I didn't say nothing.
Hey, come on out of the gutter. I know it's been a couple months, but jeez.
And then there's always one way to know when the Monkey Smackers lose. And luckily, it's not yelling at me, for the most part. There's one name that always comes out of his mouth when we lose. Gato! Always yelling at him. Gato, simple hockey! And nobody cares. Just shut it out. It's almost every game. We always hear Gato at some point during the damn game. And And then there was the time that we had 5 players on the bench, and Gator decides to take a nap on the bench. There's Gator, we're all dying out there, there's Gator on up. And then there's Steve that comes down to the bench and it's just like, you're big, and then there's just Gator still sitting on the bench. But I think Keith's always been into sports for one reason, because he didn't want to gain another 8 pounds.
Go ahead, say that. Screw you, leave my big toe alone.
When Keith was a teenager, he came downstairs or wherever the frick he was from, fresh up season, whatever, who cares? He's all upset, so we asked him what's going on. He's like, I gained 8 pounds, and all upset. We started laughing at him, we just couldn't take it. We're like, where the hell did you gain 8 pounds, your big toe? And the best part was he threw a temper tantrum after that. He's like, this is serious, this is not funny, whatever. He's always been the best one for throwing temper tantrums. Like the time he wanted to walk home from Friendlies. After hockey, he decided that he was in a rush home and decided to walk home from Friendlies. And the best part was, after we ate and relaxed for a good time, we're driving home, just keep on walking down the side of the road. We just pick him up and like, yeah, you made some real progress. And then there was the time that Keith did track.
Trying to fail.
Keith was doing a 4-lap race, mind you, a 4-lap race. And he decided after the 3rd lap that he wanted to stop. Mainly because he forgot how to count. We asked him what happened, and he was like, oh, I thought I did 4 already. And I guess you could say Keith doesn't really have the best luck with cars and trucks and everything like that. Or anything. Keith's first truck. It wasn't a normal car, normal truck or anything like that. He decided that he wanted to buy a refrigerator truck. A lunch truck. Yes, a lunch truck. But the best part about it was, it had no bill of sale, no title or anything to it.
It had.
No, he didn't. Don't lie. And Keith decided that he was going to try to make it into a flatbed. He took the one box, whatever part, off of it, and decided to put wood down. The best part about it was, none of the wood was the same length. It was all different lengths, and that truck just went absolutely nowhere, and I think he just jumped it right. And there was the time that Keith decided to get lost in New York.
It's only 6 hours.
And if it wasn't for me, you'd probably still be there till this day. So Keith's lost in New York, he calls us, I get up on the computer and I'm trying to figure out where exactly he is. And I tell him to turn here, he's like, no, I'm already past that. I tell him to make a right, no, I'm not there anymore. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm driving around. Well, how am I supposed to help you with directions if you keep moving? And Keith also liked to get hit by cars a lot.
He had a good track history on that too.
One time before his friend's birthday party, he was riding down on a bicycle, going down the road, and got hit by a car. Now, normally it wouldn't be funny, but it's funny when your friend's mom hits you. I don't know what was up with that. But then there's this other time when he was delivering Coke. Yeah, Coke.
Coca-Cola!
He was walking out into the parking lot one time.
Ice cream in hand.
You're just running the punchline! And Keith gets hit by a truck, he's holding on to it and everything. Once again, not that funny. Except maybe this is why he gained the 8 pounds. But he had ice cream in his hand and held on to it.
That's skill. That's skill.
No, it's the called being fat.
Well, he's not want not.
And then we had a lot of fun hiding this party from Keith. Mr. Oblivious. On Thanksgiving, where he comes over, he brings over a video game, and we go to set it up in the office, and me forgetting that all the party stuff is in there, I go, oh crap. And my dad doesn't really help the situation when he's having a heart attack in the room right next to us. He's going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But
There's other choice words.
there was a F-bomb in between. I'll let you plug it in for yourself. But Keith, not knowing we had 2 totes full of party stuff, puts the video game and remote controllers right on top of it. We are so lucky that she's oblivious. And then there was a time we went to this NHL charity game down in Atlantic City, and he sees a present behind the chair, and he goes, "Oh, you guys can't hide nothing from me." Guess what? Guess you guys didn't think that one was that funny, okay. Alright. And then this morning, less than 12 hours from the party, we had a heart attack as Keith's pulling up in his truck as we were cooking the food and having pretty much everything out. We hear him pull up. Once again, my dad. Amazing under pressure. We decided that we were going to yell code red if anything happened. We did not hear code red from his mouth. Oh my effing god, he's here! Oh my effing god! I'm relaxing on the couch because I'm trying to take a nap. I jump up, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So we're running around. Mom goes outside to decide to stall him. We're running around trying to hide everything. We're crashing into each other. We almost lost the cookies. We almost dropped busted hands on the ground. But what's a heart attack of that one? Anyway, Elena, can you come up here for a second?
What do you want?
This one we had a bunch of fun with last night, as she's having a heart attack, thinking that every single noise was Keith's truck or something. It was a dog barking. Oh my god, it's Keith's truck! What's going on? But we had a lot of fun, and if you'll see these guys later, we decided to make butt cookies. Wait, what? You know, make butt cookies. Yeah, we decided to do that. Oh, and Elena, you can have these back now. Thanks for modeling them for me. Thanks, guys. It's been awesome.